Welcome to Brian Bealer's Rounding Them Up. It's going to be April 17th for sale, 1955 Chevy Post Hardtops and Wagons. So this search request comes from multiple subscribers. And like these subscribers, there's a classic car you're looking for. It's free and easy to do. You just subscribe to the channel and drop in the comments below the make and model you're looking for, and I'll look them up for you. So with all that said, this is not the only 55 Chevy we found for sale. This is the one I'd go check out if I was looking to buy one. So with that said, you're new to the channel, let's get on the cars that we did find. So it's going to be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. I don't own any of these cars. I don't make up the prices. I just simply put them in price order from lowest to highest. So as I've done that, I also deleted off hopefully all the duplicate ads. We've only got 2 Craigslists remaining, you see at the top. So first one, if you want to find this car, it's easy to do. Go on Facebook Marketplace, go New York area, punch in 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air. This car will come up. It's been here for 9 weeks. It's got 3 photos. Looks like it's hit really hard in this passenger quarter panel and in the front end. And it says 4-door parts car, original 6-cylinder, complete drivetrain in the car, many other parts, no interior, asking $1,500. Didn't mention nothing about a title. You can see it's got an early Nova sitting right there beside it too. Cool car, cool way to start. $1,500. It's going to be a 1955 Chevrolet here for $1,650. Listed 3 weeks ago. This one you'd have to look up in Indiana and punch in 1955 Chevy, just like all these cars you see on Rounding Them Up. When we post the videos, they're all currently for sale. 3 weeks this one's been on here. It says 55 Chevy 4-door, basically a shell frame. Maybe some good body panels, decent floor, no dash. Located in Indiana. Message for more info. Looks like it's at a scrapyard. I wouldn't count on getting a title, but you never know. Hit him up. Might have a title with that. Going to be a 1955 Chevy Other here if you're looking it up, and it's going to be in Tennessee. $1,800. Been on here for a week. Parts only. 2 Chevrolet cars for parts, or can be salvaged for other things. Pickup only. Will not separate. No titles. That's all you get for description. Looking for some good yard art for the back 40. And you can't beat the price on those. I don't know what you could salvage there. Again, they said no titles. Tennessee's your area. I've been on here for a week. Going to be a 1955 Chevrolet 210 Bel Air here. 210, 2800, 3 weeks ago, Iowa. Check that out. Looking for a 2-door. Save yourself a whole bunch of time trying to convert it into a 4-door into a 2-door and just buy a 2-door. Says yes, it's rusty, yes, it's missing parts, and he has extra parts for it. He's got a nice printout on here. Don't see anything about a title, so you would have to hit him up, ask him if he's got any kind of title or paperwork going with it. Not a bad looking car, somewhat altogether. Missing some glass, headlights. On to another one. It's going to be a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air here. It's going to be $3,500. 4 weeks ago, Washington. Some real crappy photos. It is a 4-door, and it looks like it's all together. And it says title in hand. So first one I think we've seen, it says title in hand. It's going to be Washington State. On to another. It's going to be a 1955 Chevrolet, $4,000. This one looks like a pretty good deal, right? So I bet there's no title. Listed 6 weeks ago. Missouri. 210 rolling. Have new glass. Use front disc brakes. Power steering. 2 dashes, taillights, bunch of trim. Clean Missouri title in hand. You gotta love that. Should be the first thing someone mentions when you're selling a car, though. That's the first thing you want to put. Is, do you have a title or not? So there you go. Looking for one with a title in Missouri, $4,000. I don't think you can get there fast enough. That's me. On to another. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, $4,500 we're up to now. Listed 8 weeks ago, Tennessee. And that rear wheel well didn't look right. I don't know what we got going on. They put some kind of different wheel well around there. This lower quarter's been changed somehow or something. Looks like he got a couple extra frames laying there too. There is some fenders laying underneath the hood. It says he has a 55 Bel Air Post. Mostly body frame is junk. Comes with another frame. Car's $4,500. Best offer. Clean title. There you go. Check him out. Another one with a clean title. Tennessee. Looking for a 2-door Post. Boom. You can order quarters to put back on this car. Matter of fact, they make everything for these old Chevys. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air 510. That's how he's got it listed. $4,800, Texas. Yep. Should have been 210, right? I don't know. It's covered up with a lot of tarps. Engine trans isn't in it. It don't look bad other than the painted bumpers. $4,800 best offer. Check him out. That's your area. It's been here 11 weeks, Texas. Looks like they painted all the trim. 1955 Chevrolet two-door post here, 210. $5,000, Tennessee. This car looks great. There's their title. 1955 two-door post project cars. All it says, doesn't say anything about a title or any paperwork. Hit him up if that's your area. That's been on here for 3 weeks. Tennessee. That's like quite a few we've seen in Tennessee right here. So 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air here, $5,000, 2 weeks ago, Florida. It's a 4-door. Ended up on a flatbed. Bill of sale on this one. Can't get the title, but it costs $500 or so. What's this say? After dozens of inquiries in less than 24 hours, I will no longer be responding to if it's available. If it's listed, it's for sale. That's all he had to say. If it's listed, it's for sale. But on to another. He wants $500 or more to get a title for it. 1955 Chevrolet Wagon, $5,000, listed 22 weeks ago. Again, Tennessee. So I guess Tennessee's the area to head to if you're wanting to gather up a bunch of these 55s. Anybody interested in a rough 4-door 55 Chevy Wagon? He's had it a long time, no title, but we'll make a bill of sale. Ask him $5,000 or best offer for the 4-door wagon. On to another. It's going to be a 1955 Chevrolet 5500 again, listed 2 weeks ago, South Carolina, clean title, pretty solid body, floor pans come extra. Doors, hood, grill, new light lenses and trim, late model V8 automatic in the floor, clutch pedal still in there, sure as several other parts come with it, selling for a friend. This one's $5,500, probably looks like the best car we've seen, especially when it comes to the wagons. So check him out, South Carolina, been on here 2 weeks, that might be worth checking out if you're looking for a wagon. You're seeing it right. It's even got the skirts on there. I'm digging that. It's going to be a 1955 Chevrolet Delivery. $5,500, 6 days ago, Maryland. Heard it right. It's a delivery. Oh, no front clip. At least it isn't showing it. Clean title. No motor, no transmission. Call Bill, and it's got Bill's phone number on there. Check him out if that's what you're looking for. Is a 55 Chevy Delivery. One of our Craigslist. We only had 2 Craigslist ads. So this car you'd have to go to Craigslist to find. It's going to be in Louisville. 1955 Chevy project car. $6,000 on this one. It's a post. I'm digging it if it's got a title for $6,000. It says no title. So check him out if you want to read it up. It's been here for 15 days. Pretty rusted up. Looks like a pile of parts to me without a title. So on to another one. Going to be a 1955 Chevy Bel Air here, $6,000, listed 15 weeks ago, California. It's a 4-door, looks like a great looking car. Still got the 6-cylinder in it. Got some aluminum trailer wheels on it. Yeah, white hides a lot of body work. And check him out, runs and drives good. So it's a running driving car. First one probably, right? $6,000. Going to be a 1955 Chevrolet 150 wagon here. $6,000, 6 days ago, Maryland. Does say clean title. Says has motor and transmissions. Any questions? Says call Bill again. So apparently that Bill's got more than one. It's the same gentleman we just showed another car for. Only 2 pictures of that one. So on to another one. It's a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air 210 here. $6,000, listed 10 weeks ago, PA. So I probably didn't mention it already, but we only go as high as $10,000. So all the cars are going to be under $10,000. Comes with quarter panels, comes with parts. I'm digging it. PA, is there a title? $6,000 best offer, Chevy 2-door post. Car's a great builder, needs complete restoration. And doesn't say anything about a title. So hit him up. You'd have to ask him if he's got any paperwork to it. If so, that's a cool car right there for $6,000, especially with coming with all the extra metal. On to another one. It's going to be a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, $6,200 for this one. Listed 15 weeks ago, Florida. Says a lot of metal work's been done on this. Got a brand new one-piece floor pan, new rocker panels, etc. Car has 2-inch mini tubs, 12-bolt rear end, straight axle up front, clean title. Here you go. This is the pick of the day. Can't get there fast enough to give this guy $6,200 for this one. Heard it right. It's got a straight axle with a brand new one-piece floor and bigger inner wheel tubs put in it with a 12-bolt. New tail pan area put in. This area is always trashed. Nice deck lid. Check them out. You can't get there fast enough to buy that car. $6,200, Florida. Hook him up. He's needing to move back home for the summer. Can't take it with him, right? I don't know, but that's a great deal. Florida's just been pounding out the great deals lately, which has been incredible. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, $6,300. Listed 2 weeks ago, California. So, I mean, compare this to that last one. I get it. It's California. Had an engine trans in it and interior in it. Looks complete. That's what I'd tell you to go find. This car don't even look that rust other than the surface rust. Like it was sanded to bare metal and left out in the climate for a couple decades. That's just the heat burning the paint off, apparently. California, check him out. 2 weeks. This car looks great. When it comes down to all the trim and glass and the metal not having holes, $6,300, 4-doors, what you're looking for. That's your area. Check them out. Looks like a great deal. On to another one. 1955 Chevrolet 4-door wagon. $64.95 we're at. 24 weeks ago, Maryland. Is it going to say call Bill again? No, it don't. So this is a different gentleman here. Been sitting since 1999. It's a Muncie 4-speed in it. Motor turns over. Some rust. Good trace title in hand. I'm digging the skirts. You heard right. It's got a 4-speed Muncie in it. And you can't get there fast enough to buy some of these cars. And this has been on here 22 weeks. That's incredible. On to another one. It's been 1955 Chevrolet 210 Post Gasser. That's how he's got it listed. $6,500. Wisconsin here. Does say manual transmission. I'm liking the sounds of that. Then it says no engine or transmission. No hood. No interior. Needs tail pan, rockers. I don't know. Read it out. It's something you want. Something you're interested in. Right here it does say has a title. So I'm digging it's got a title. It's in Wisconsin. It's been on here 4 weeks. Check him out. You have to hit him up. Sounds like it's missing a lot. $6,500. 1955 Chevrolet stock car. $6,500, 8 weeks ago, Florida. Heard it right. Looking for a 55 Chevy stock car? Looks like a small scale too, right? Looks like it also had 2 seats in it. I'm digging that. Cool looking car. It's nostalgic ground pounder. It says 55 Chevy stock car, super light. Has also had multiple small and big block Chevy motors, 4 speeds, all types of GM stuff. Check him out. Superchargers. He's got all kinds of cool stuff. Hit him up. If you're in Florida, looking for some cool Chevrolet parts or a 55 stock car, boom. We found one. On to another one. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, $6,750, listed 20 weeks ago, Texas. It's a 4-door, trim's all pulled, so you could run. V8 not running at the moment. Needs a fuel pump installed. Does have a title in hand, and it's $6,750. That car looks great. There's a lot of picks of the day on this episode. If you're looking for one of these old cars, a project, obviously we're not going to find a bunch to take to the car show, but if you're looking for a project to think we're going to stay under 10 grand, we're halfway through the episode at $6,750. Yeah, it's incredible. This here shows that you should always watch older episodes, round them up. This car was on here last time we did the 55 search. Hell, I might have made it to pick of the day because I love orange. Love that roof rack. I like the hubcaps. Like it's got all the glass in it, like it's all together. That was a stick shift on the floor. 327, 3-speed, clean title. Yeah, I think they made this the pick of the day last time we done this search. So it's still on here. Check it out. Don't hurt to watch old episodes and round them up. Perfect example right there. Check this out. I almost gave this the pick of the day, and it's like, nah, I just can't do it. 1955 Chevrolet Express. That's how you're going to look this up. It's in Kentucky, $6,900, 4 weeks ago, clean title. And you'd think it doesn't have an engine in it because the engine's sitting in the back. It's got a Tornado 455 in this. Car does run, needs an alignment. You heard it right. There's no engine under the hood. It's in the back. And they chopped the shit out of the top. I love the big white wall tires. Check it out. Looking for something different? Well, we found something different right there, and it's in Kentucky. It's going to be a 1955 Chevy Beretta. That's how he's got this listed. That's how you want to search it. Florida. Almost gave it the pick of the day. Doesn't have a title. $7,000. Says he's selling for his grandpa a few old cars. Asking $7,000 firm. It's a 327 4-speed. No title. I'm digging it, man. If you got a title already, that rusty one you got out back, check this car out. And that's a great buy. Can't get there fast enough to buy that car loaded up, even without a title. Digging it. From the rallies, the side pipes, the 4-speed, being all together, I'm digging it. Great deal right there. $7,000, Florida. On to another one. This is going to be a 1955 Chevrolet Express extended van 3D. That's how he's got this posted. So $7,500, listed 9 weeks ago, Wisconsin. It's a delivery with a big old hood scoop on it. Old Dee would be digging the hood scoop, right? It's be a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, $7,500. It's gonna be New Hampshire, listed 4 weeks ago. It's a 4-door. I dig the rallies on it. So it's a 350, runs and drives, needs a fuel line. It says with a 350 turbo tranny, so it's an automatic. Going to be a 1955 Chevy Bel Air sedan here, $7,800, 7 weeks ago, Missouri. Solid project car, has wheel tubs. Sure does, man. Looks like it's Pro Street, right? Those are some big wheel tubs on the back of this. They have put lower quarters on the one side. Oh, they probably put it on both sides. Check him out, looking for a project drag car that's Pro Streeted. I highly doubt he's got a title, but you never can tell. On to another one. Let's reach out and hit him up. This is going to be a 1955 Chevy Bel Air. $8,000, 21 hours ago, Oklahoma. It's going to be manual transmission. Kind of digging the Pontiac wheels on there. It's only got one picture. Clean title. It says it's a 350 with 3-speed on the column. Runs and drives. Needs minor work. Pretty good shape. Pretty straight. 6750 or trade, no dirt bikes or boats. That's what I thought I was going to be doing today, was buffing out a Bayliner boat. Unfortunately, you can see here it's 39 degrees. Yeah, we got 39 degrees here today. We got to really dig the Ohio weather we get in April. 1955 Chevrolet, 8450. That's what they're asking for. It listed 22 hours ago, California. It's the nicest car I've seen so far. Man, this thing looks like you just jump in it and drive right down and grab some ice cream right now. The best buy of the day. I just had a video on here. This thing runs. You can't get there fast enough to drive that one home. 8450. Yeah, can't make that shit up, man. California, that should have been the pick of the day. What an awesome deal right there. You gotta love this show, rounding them up, man. I don't even know what cars I find till I go back through and actually look through them with you guys and record this up, but man, have I spent a lot of time looking through some Chevys today, because we got 1956 search coming out right after this one, which I know it took me so long to put these two together, 55 and 56, that I probably won't be including 57s tonight, but at least we got 2 of them done, right? And we staying under 10 grand. Is just incredible how many of these cars you can still find for good deal, project cars for good deals. 1955 Chevrolet, $8,500 on this one, listed 2 weeks ago. South Dakota. And I say that because, man, these cars go as high as 60, 70, 80. Guys want over 100,000 for some of these. So I'm digging the looks of this one. Been on here for 2 weeks. Again, a lot of the time is the biggest thing to see in a description is, does it have a title? So, I mean, and he won't answer if it's still available. So, you know, he's one of those ignorant people that likes putting that in his ad. And that's why he probably hasn't sold it, because people aren't even asking him anymore if it's available or not. 1955 Chevrolet 2-door post, $8,500, 6 weeks ago, Arkansas. Well, that was not a new quarter panel. Just looked like they painted it with some black paint. Floors look good, but they don't look replaced either. Just looks like it was a good old solid car. maybe got sandblasted and painted, and that's exactly what's happened. You can see they sandblasted the bottom side there too. So I'm digging it. Check him out. It's $8,500. Does it have a title? That would be the thing to look for, right? That's the only thing I ever look for. Good title. Right there it is. Good title on this one. $8,500. Check him out. That's worth checking out, man. For $8,500. Look at this thing for $8,500. 1955 Chevrolet convertible. $8,500. My dad had one of these. Me and my brother played in it as kids. It sat beside the house and literally rotted right into the ground and disintegrated into the ground. His brother gave it to him. But these cars bring like big money. Big money. It's got the convertible frame under it still. It's got the frame in here for the convertible top still. And the biggest thing would be a title. So this is the same Bill gentleman that had all those other cars. So Bill should know enough to put in here that if he has a title for this or not. Because without a title, this thing ain't worth $5,500. It ain't worth $5,500 anyway to me. But someone wanting a convertible and to build it from scratch, I don't know. I don't think Bill had that car listed right there. That looks like a nice 56. And I've already put my 56 search together and did not find that car. So either that or he wants over 10 grand for it, which could be a good possibility. Him wanting 85 for this pile of parts, doesn't even mention has a title. I don't know. Check Bill out. That's the area you're at. 1955 Chevrolet, 1955 Chevy, two-door, 150 wagon. That's how he's got it listed 4 weeks ago. Chicago, Illinois on this one. And it is a two-door handyman wagon. Complete project roller, no drivetrain. And again, it doesn't say anything about the title. It does have two-piece floor pans to go in it. It's not a one piece, it was two pieces, each half. It's going to be a 1955 Chevrolet Caprice. That's how you look it up. $8,500, 9 weeks ago, California. I already know I'll catch it from. That's not a Caprice. I know it's not a Caprice. This isn't my car. You gotta love people that tune in to halfway through an episode and then they try to tell me that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So obviously this is how he's got it printed out because he didn't know how to change it up or delete the Caprice off there. Maybe he thinks he's going to get more views. He should have made it a Camaro. 55 Chevy Camaro. We've seen that before. No inner fenders in it. Surprised the engine looks that clean, so I would say it hasn't been driven very much for the engine to look this good with no inner fenders in it. I dig the dog. The dog comes with it. I'd say it's a great deal. On to another one. I didn't even read it out to see if it had a title. If it adds up, it's available. At least he's not saying he won't respond to if it's not available. But then it says bill of sale provided. So there's no title with that car. Going to be a 1955 Chevrolet 210 Bel Air 150. That's how he's got it posted. 8,500. 11 weeks ago, California. I don't know. Compared to what we've already seen, unless he's got doors, front clip. I don't know. Engine trans. You have to read him out. It's a rolling shell, clean title. So he's got a title. I don't know what else he's got. You have to read it up. So on to our only other Craigslist ad. This is going to be Orlando. He's got it listed as 55 Chevy. 9 grand, 2 days ago. Doesn't have a title. It does say clean title. Over here anyway. And it says 454 4-speed. Check it out. Looking for a big block. Reduced from 13,000 to 9,000 or best offer. So you heard right. It's got big block 4-speed in this. Can't get there fast enough. There was a bunch of cars in this episode. If you're looking for one of these for a project, you just can't get there fast enough. And the prices are going to get cheaper with the 56s. So I've already researched those cars, and that search is coming up right after this search. But yeah, we're not running out of any Tri-Fis here in the States anytime soon. On to another one. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, 9 grand, listed 3 days ago, California. Only 2 photos, and they're pretty crappy. But it's saying 454 big block with a 750 tranny. That's all it says. Hidden information with Keith. So hit him up. Hit Keith up if that's your area. 3 days ago, California. Looking for a 2-door with a big block in it. Well, there you go. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air again. We're going to be at 9 grand, Connecticut. 4 weeks ago. They've been painting this one some crazy looking purple. You got to love these old Tri-Fis too. I got to tell you how the 5 or 6 of them I've owned. Man, they've been painted every color in the book, the ones I've had. To where there's been the most coats of paint I've ever seen on cars been one of these Tri-Fis I've owned. And these cars have literally been painted every color in the book. I love that suspension done up. Nice set of wheels. Man, that could be a nice one right there. They've patched the floors up themselves. It is a 4-door. And there's a lot of work in that body still. Check him out if that's your area, Connecticut. Cool car. Gonna be a 1955 Chevy BEALER here. It's gonna be $9,500. 4 weeks ago, Florida. It's like another dirt track race car. Yeah, sure enough. 55 Chevy BEALER, 2-door post, circle track race car. Street legal, it says, with the title. Florida title in his name. Yep, trade, no junk or projects. So, wow, that thing's really hacked down and weight reducted. Does have a video there. No audio, it's not running. That air cleaner's not bolted down. Digging it, cool car. No alternator on it either. $8,500. 1955 Chevrolet 4-door. I guess you're looking for a circle track 55 Chevy. That was a great deal. Listed 20 weeks ago. PA here. Clean title. Look at pics. That's all it says. It is a 4-door. Had some steel trailer wheels on it. Got a small block Chevy in there that's been rattle can rebuilt. Painted bumpers I don't like. I think we've seen nicer cars and projects, but that's me. If that's your area, PA, check him out. On to another. This is going to be a 1955 Chevrolet BEALER. 10 grand we're at. So this we're at the limit. Missouri. Man, it doesn't say ask for Bill again, does it? Bill's selling a lot of these things. So I'm sure Bill knows about this car. Those are crappy photos. You're not even seeing much of what's going on. So you have to read it out if that's your area. Looking to spend 10 grand on one. Probably go check Bill out first. On to another 1955 Chevrolet BEALER, 10 grand, listed a week ago. It's going to be Missouri. Incredible how many we've seen in Missouri. Very clean, old school. Has a Corvette motor, clean title, ready for a good home. That's what this car says, and I believe you can actually take this one to a car show. So for 10 grand, wanting to cruise right straight to a car show and not work on it at all, boom, we found one. On to another one. It's going to be our last 10 grand car. 1955 Chevrolet BEALER. BEALER sedan, it says. And 10 grand, listed Dago, Maryland. Looks like a gasser. So if you're looking for a gasser for 10 grand, well, that's a cool one. It's got new floors put in it. Stripped down a lot of it. I like the stance it's got going on with the straight axle and the bubble hood. Clean title, 55 Chevy Roller, 10,000 or best offer. Just says call down. That's all you get for information. Again, it's only been on here for 1 day. So with all that said, it was a really cool search. I always love looking up these Tri-Fi Chevys. But this is going to be my pick of the day right here. It's going to be a 1955 Chevy BEALER, $7,500. You can see it's a hardtop. So listed a week ago in Illinois. So Illinois gets the pick of the day. And it's a 1955 BEALER 2-door hardtop, originally a black car. All the trim's intact, very nice shape. Don't have the trim or storage or time or the storage space for the car. It's a project, needs serious rust repair. Has a small block 3-speed on the floor. Engine turns over. Have not tried to fire it. Have some front seats and rear seats. The front seat is okay, but the rear seat needs recovered. Parts to go with the car: full replacement floor pan, replacement floor braces, replacement rockers, headlight buckets, a pair of excellent condition doors with glass, an extra hood and trunk lid, box of miscellaneous parts, original steel wheels. Posted a picture of the trim as well, tag as well. $7,500 possible trade for 4-wheel drive truck, ATV, tractors, or a Harley. Send a message. You can't get to Illinois fast enough. You're looking for a hardtop 55 Chevy? This is the ultimate package deal project right here for $7,500. Yep, you can tell them you found it here on Rounding Them Up. That's an awesome deal. And again, you can't get your trailer loaded up fast enough to go get it on there and get her home. So appreciate the subscribers that requested this search. Sorry it took so long to get to it, but there they are. That's what we found, currently listed as of the 17th. We're going to be right back out right after this episode with another search for 1956 Chevrolet posts, hardtops, and wagons. So if you're digging that, be sure to tune in. Big thumbs up if you dig what we're doing. Look for cars for you. Thanks for watching. Peace out and be safe.